First of all, ever since I read Kennedy Ryan's first book, Before I Let Go, I knew that when 2024 comes and she releases her second book, I was going to be there and I was going to be reading it. And I loved it. I just finished reading it. In case you're wondering, I'm talking about This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. Anyways, so this book is about Soledad. Soledad is Yasmin's friend from the first book. Book was called Before I Let Go. Yes. So it's following three friends, right? Soledad, Yasmin, and Hendrix, who I believe will be having the third book coming out in 2025. Anyways, so into this book, right? So this book is talking about Soledad. Soledad is in a marriage. This marriage is very, very turbulent, and we can see it from the beginning. Oh, but what I loved about this book is I could just be in the story. Like, I wasn't thinking about what's coming next because it was flowing so well. Like, nothing I hate about reading a book and like it's not getting to the point. It was so easy to read. It was such a pleasure. So reading this one was absolutely amazing. So Soledad is married, but Soledad meets someone sexy. But then Soledad's husband goes to prison for fraud, right? And as he's in prison, she starts to fall in love with the guy who got her husband convicted. Yes, that's the complication. I think that was meant to be like the driving force of why they can't be together, but I do think it wasn't compelling enough. Like I understood immediately, like, of course I'm gonna fall in love with the person that busted him, you know? Of course. The main themes I picked up from this book and that I loved was the first one, autism and co-parenting. I think that it was done so beautifully to show that we're adults, guys. Sometimes we have kids and we get married, and sometimes we don't stay married. And that's the beautiful thing that I got from this book, is that, it's not the end of the world, and what's best is the child's life. So co-parent as best as you can. The second part that I'm going to mention, and the last part that I'll mention about this book, is the self-love. Whew, my goodness. This book is about a lady loving herself. It's about a woman reclaiming her love for herself. And I understand it because I'm that kind of person as well. Like, I'm very intentional with how I love myself. And I got that sense from the book that she was then going through that journey of relearning, and after breaking her own heart, because although her husband has broken her heart, but it was her who trusted him and allowed him into her life. And that is something that she has to carry as well. She has to carry the blame of, what did I do to make my life the way it is? And I love that she had to pick her life back up. Although, I mean, it was giving movie vibes, the way it was all happening so quick. The 1 minute she's got 2 million people on her Instagram. I don't know. I wish that she had gotten a real job. I know. Hear me out. I wish she had gotten a real job so that she can really, then she can do her content on the side, and it can get to a place where she can quit her job. Like, realistically speaking, it's very hard for someone to just go into content and just start making money. I really loved this particular book. I think I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Like, I think the only thing was if it was longer. And if there was just a bit more complexities with the story, like, you know, I didn't see the need for them to be apart for so long. I started to feel like she's overthinking it. It was nice to read through it, but it was a bit like, you guys are overthinking it now. And then second to that, it was then her money making side. I was like, I did not mind because I was glued into the story. Kennedy Ryan, you cooked, ma'am. You cooked. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.